100 grams of self-raising flour, 2 large spring onions, 100 grams of corn flour, and because I'm making 2 types today, I've got 100 grams of okra and 1 large chopped plantain. You also need some sparkling water, some extra corn flour, 1 egg, some fresh thyme, some all-purpose seasoning, and some hot pepper sauce. I'm going to start off by preparing the okra. The method for the plantain is exactly the same, so I'm just going to use half of the seasoning. And I'm using fresh thyme, so I'm just going to take the leaves off. I haven't added any, but you might want to add a little bit of salt to this mixture. So we have the okra, the hot pepper sauce, the all-purpose seasoning, and the thyme in the bowl. So I'm just going to mix it together before I add the corn flour. Now I'm going to add half of the corn flour. Mix it again. So now I'm going to prepare the plantain using the rest of the seasoning ingredients. And we're going to put everything into the bowl together. So first of all, there's the self-raising flour, now the corn flour, the egg that I've already whisked, and I'm going to put the water in gradually. What we're looking for is a consistency batter that allows it to drop. So I'll pour the water in gradually. You might need a little bit more, or possibly you might need less than you have. So when you mix it, it really doesn't matter if you end up with some little bits of flour in your batter that hasn't mixed in thoroughly. Okay, I'll just keep mixing this until what I hope I end up with is a batter that has a drop in consistency. I think we're almost there. I don't need any more water, but I will just mix it a little bit more. Okay, so I think we're about ready now. The mixture is a little thick, but it will still drop from the spoon, as you can see. Okay, so we're ready to fry the okra now in some hot oil. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put some okra into the batter and stir it around a little bit and take a spoonful out, put it in the hot oil. We're going to leave that to fry for about a minute or so on either side. We don't want it too dark. And I'm going to put them in a bowl that I've lined with baking parchment that's going to catch the excess oil. And we're going to do exactly the same thing with the plantain. Okay, these have been in there about 4 minutes and they're ready to come out now. Okay, so now we're ready to plate these. I actually really enjoy cooking these and they go down really well with my family, both meat eaters and the vegetarians. They're a good accompaniment for a drink when you're having your first one at a party, and a really good way to use the ingredients we use a lot at home. I'm going to serve these with a really nice soy and sweet chili sauce. I'm going to sprinkle a mix of coriander and fresh chilies all over the top.